Hi, I'm Debbie and I'm a LARPer. It's been a little while since I did any kind of videos and I'm kind of sorry about that. Life has kind of just gotten in the way and I haven't really had a chance to do anything. This is going to be kind of an unscripted video, so sorry if it's not going to make any sense and if it's not good. I've already tried to film this once, but I got a little bit too rambly, so hopefully I won't do that again. So the purpose of the video is to show off the weapons that I have. I mostly have weapons that have been made by my boyfriend because he makes LARP weapons, but I also have bought a couple of things. So yeah, I'll show you the weapons that I have in the order that I got them in. But this isn't everything that I have had. I also have a spear that I'm not going to show because it is being remade into something else, so I kind of can't show you it. When it was made, it was too wobbly and it wasn't really safe to use, so we don't use that. My first thing that I have is this. It's a mace. I don't use this for my character anymore, but I used it for almost a year and it has lasted. This was made by my other half. It was one of the first weapons he made and he kind of learned a lot from it. The weapon itself is really good. Like the blades and stuff, they're really squishy. And this part is squishy as well. And it has a really nice weight to it. One thing that I don't like is, you can probably, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a sound when if you shake it, it makes a sound. And that's because of the core he used. It just kind of I think he has a core within a core or something like that, and it just shakes inside itself. He did that, I think, to weight it better at this end, and yeah, I don't like the sound. Also, the handle is really big, and if you have small hands like me, it just is not comfortable at all. But it was a learning curve, and he even managed to do some nice details like this. It's got like a tree design on this part here. Looks neat. Yeah, so that's that. I will show you this one next. This is the sword I have. And I've had this for almost a year now. It's from Light Armories, and I will try and remember to put a link in the doobly just so you know where to get this one. The quality is really, really good. It's squishy all the way up. Very nice. And this part here completely bends, and the handle is so comfortable to use. It's like a really nice size, and it reminds me a little bit of a tennis racket. That's what it feels like, but it's really, really comfortable. And it's weighted at this end, so let's just see if how well it balances. Oh. It's not the best balance, really. It's more weight. You can tell it's weighted at this end, though. Like, it's weighted just there, like almost where the guard is. So, and it's like slightly got a curved edge to it, but obviously the core inside is straight and it goes all the way up to about here-ish, maybe a bit longer, about there. But yeah, it's a nice design. I think they call it the Elven Blade or something like that. Yeah, would recommend. The only problem is that it's literally an inch above the length for a short sword in my LARP, so I have to buy it as a long sword, even though it feels like a short sword. So it's more expensive to buy in character. So they could have made it like a few inches longer and it would be good, or just 1 inch shorter and then it would be cheaper in my game. Just a thought. My next thing that I have is my bow, which doesn't fit all the way into frame. Trying to let's set it up so that it fits a bit more into the camera. I realised that this is not the best way to set it up, but I'm sitting down and I can't be bothered to put my leg through it. Right. So still doesn't fit in the camera. It looks like this. It's just a ready for battle bow. It's a good bow for LARPing. It doesn't have too strong of a draw weight, so it's not going to hurt anyone. You can increase the draw weight, but not necessary. It's perfect for what it needs to be. And obviously with those I use these type of arrows. These are the safest arrows that you can get for LARP. I don't use the round-ended ones because they're not allowed for my LARP. Reason being is that in the UK somebody lost an eye because they got shot in the eye with one of those round ones, and they fit exactly into your eye socket, so you can actually lose an eye from them. So the ones that I think they're called archery tag arrows, those are banned in most UK systems, so most UK systems don't use them. They're like rubber and they're round, or and you can get ones that have like a golf ball at the end. Those are definitely banned. So don't bother bringing them. If you're going to come to UK, only use these, or just don't do archery. Simple as that. These are the only ones that you should use. Incidentally, most places also suggest that you only use these carbon fibre shafts rather than wood. The wood looks more realistic, but the problem with the wooden ones is that in a big battle situation, they are likely to get trodden on and snap in half, and then you've got shards of wood laying on the battleground that somebody can fall on, and if you get, you know, massive like shaft of wood piercing your body, it's going to hurt you. So these ones, if you step on them, they don't break. They're pretty strong. They're not going to snap. You shouldn't, because they might bend a little bit and get out of shape, but and that's expensive, but they're not going to snap on you and hurt somebody. And I just have, obviously they've got rubber flights. You can get feathered ones, but they're more expensive and pointless with LARP arrows because they go into your quiver this way round. So if you get feather flights, they're gonna break when you put them into the quiver. So yeah, this is what I use, and I mark them with an A because that's the That's the initial of my character. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. Oh, and this is the quiver that I have. I want to get a new one because this one is blue and I don't wear blue for my character, so it doesn't really fit. And I want to get a hip quiver so I can just take arrows from the hip rather than from behind my back, because this whole action, it's not the best. I have a tendency to reach for an arrow, hit somebody with my arrow as I'm taking it out, or my arrow will get stuck, or I'm trying to put the arrow back and it gets stuck, or it's difficult to put back and it just gets annoying. Also, these things sticking out, right, I'll show you how annoying this is. Right, you're trying to duck under trees and you've got this thing. Like, it's not even in frame, it sticks up that much. You've got this thing and things get stuck on it, like branches and stuff, people, pole arms, they just get stuck on my arrows, and then it's not ideal really. So yeah, hip quiver, that's what I want, so that I don't have that situation. Also, just having more LARP stuff is good, so that I've got more options. Yeah, so my next thing that I got, which I will show you now because I'm running out of time, is this. This is my new mace, which was to replace the one that I've already shown you, which has vanished from the face of the earth. Oh, okay, there it is. So the old one is this one, and you can tell there's a big difference in like the thickness of them. Like, especially the thickness of the handles. Thick, not so thick. Like this one, the thickness is more on a par with my sword, which I will get for comparison. Yeah, so it's more similar to the width of this one, which I really like that size because it's more comfortable for my tiny baby hands. I have trump hands, and so yeah, I need a small handle. Yeah, my other half made this for me. He customized it to exactly how I wanted it. I wanted it to be brown and green, because those are the colours that I wear the most as Astra, my character. And I got him to put leaves and vines, like thorny vines, to go up the shaft of it. And the end here is like shaped like an onion, with like leaf patterns on there. The best thing about this is that the green parts on this actually glow in the dark, so you just have to charge the paint up with sunlight and then it will glow in the dark. Pretty neat. So that's that, and then the last thing, last but not least, is my most recent acquisition, which is this. This also was made by my boyfriend, and it's a dagger, obviously, and it's got this bird, and the wing kind of extends like this across the blade. I'm hoping to use this for my current character, but then possibly use it in my next character as well. Just because I think the colour scheme will go with her a lot better. Yeah, it's obviously still squishy, and this part squishes and this part here squishes. Squishy, squish, squish. So it's all safe. And he's weighted it with golf club or tennis strips, weights, tape, yeah, tennis tape in the handle here, so that it's nicely weighted. It's really light at the blade end and then nicely weighted in the handle, so it feels really nice to use. And I just love how detailed it is, but then it looks really elegant, but it also looks like really brutal. So yeah, I like it. So if you would be interested in a commission, just let me know in the comments and I'll put you in contact with him. For any other information regarding where to get other stuff, I'll put a link in the doobly-doo. I'll also update it with his links once he has his website sorted out, because he hasn't got a web shop yet. But yeah, he's mostly doing commissions of things like to order rather than standard weaponry that just looks the same. So mostly he does commission work. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. And I'll stop plugging his work now. Yeah, I'll hopefully see you soon. I've got a video coming up when I receive my mystery box. I've bought a mystery box from Clutterbuys, who they are made by Sewn by Dragons. They do like clothing and stuff, but Clutterbuys is like an extra shop that tags onto their shop. They do all kinds of stuff like props and clothes and things that they've just basically found in shops, and car boots and things like that. So really cool stuff. So hopefully there'll be some neat things to share with everybody. So I'll see you then. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.